Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. Deputy Natalie Arriaga gave us a sneak peek at the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station, so let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Deputy Arriaga with the Santa Clarita Sheriff's Station, and I'm here to give Community Corner a tour of the new Santa Clarita Sheriff's Station. So come on, let's check it out. Welcome to our new station front lobby. This will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you would like to print out a copy of a report, need to get a vehicle out of tow, or just have any other questions that you would like to ask a sheriff in person, you're more than welcome to come into our new station lobby and contact our counter deputies that will be working behind the glass over here. So now we're in our dispatch area. We have 6 different desks. One is manned by our watch deputy. We have different dispatchers as well. This is where we're going to receive our 911 calls as well as our non-emergent calls, and we dispatch them out to our deputies out in the patrol field. So you might not see it right now, but once we're fully up and running, we actually have multiple computers that go per desk. We have computers screens so that we can type in calls for service. We can go ahead and Google map locations. We can pinpoint locations, and then we have also screens that answer our calls and then help us transfer calls that need to go to CHP, the LA County Fire, or any other type of units or law enforcement agencies we need to transfer over to. In this dispatch room, the great thing is that we have more desks actually than we do have at our old station, so we'll be able to equip it with more law enforcement technicians to go ahead and take calls for service. So now we're in our report writing room. Reports are the biggest process of any deputy's career. I would say it's about like 75% of all our job is writing reports after everything that we do. So it's very necessary that we have a very good report writing room. This site will eventually be filled with computers so we can go ahead and type our reports. This is great to have a great large counter because when we get like a large amount of evidence, we have to lay it out and take pictures to document it. So this will help and be able to help us document our evidence. Once we get our evidence, we can go ahead and move it over here into our evidence lockers. And what's great about this is on the other side is actually our evidence custodian who go ahead and handles all of the custody of our evidence. So now we're on the other side of that wall for the report writing room. If you look right over there, you can see right through is our report writing room. And now we are in the evidence part of the room. So this is where we store all our evidence. And as you can see, lots of shelves are needed. We get a lot of evidence and we have to hold it for many, many years and also process it properly and take it to the appropriate departments in order to store it. So this is our great evidence room. All right, so now we're in our men's locker room. As you can see, it's quite large and it's perfect. We need the space, the lockers, there's showers, there's bathrooms in here, everything that we need in order to prep for a long day of work. And sometimes we have a 16-hour long shift, so you need a little break in the locker room to freshen up. So this is our brand new gym that we will have at our station. Our former station does have a small basement gym. This is definitely way better, way bigger. We will get equipment filled in so our deputies can stay healthy and in shape and work out when they get the chance. Okay, so this is our briefing room. Every day before the start of the shift, we start with a briefing. We meet in the briefing room. It's conducted by our sergeant who goes ahead and relays information, officer safety information. Maybe we're looking for a specific stolen vehicle, a specific suspect, or just any training that we need to provide and relay to our deputies. We can also show training videos on our TVs right here, and this is our briefing room. So this is our Detective Bureau room. It's actually the largest room in the station, and it's great because right now at our original station, we have a separate building for our Detective Bureau, and sometimes our deputies need to go and ask detectives questions, so we have to walk all the way across and go to the separate building in order to contact them. So it's great that we're all in the same building now. As you can see, we need the large space because we have different teams in our Detective Bureau. We have our Cobra, which deals with juveniles and gangs. We have our assault and robbery team. We have our burglary teams. We have our fraud teams. So it's important that we have a large space like this to accommodate all our detectives. In addition to the office desk for the Detective Bureau, we also have conference rooms. They do have conferences when they meet with different detectives as well, or maybe they need to interview different parties. And we also have a separate interview room as well. So this large tower is super important. It's what transmits all the signals to our dispatch and to our computers out in the field, in the vehicles, so we can go ahead and receive calls for services, send messages, look up cars if we need to, and run any information that we need to in the cars. So this tower is great. It's actually larger, way larger than what we have now. It's 180 feet tall. This is our brand new mechanics bay, way bigger than the one we have back at the old station. I would say it's actually double, if not triple the size of what we have right now. Our cars constantly need servicing, whether it's an oil change, whether it's a brake check, windshield wipers. So we have mechanics assigned to the sheriff's station that go ahead and do all those checks every day, all day long. So it's great to have a large mechanic bay like this that can go ahead and help with those cars. This is our great new helipad. This is where our LASD Bureau helicopter will land. They come through every so often to help if a person's missing, if we have a containment, maybe suspects ran and we need to locate them. Our Aero Bureau will come and assist us with certain calls for service. But with this great new helipad, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be stopping by a lot more often. Thank you for coming along on our tour. We look forward to continuing serving our community at the new Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station.
The view from the helipad is really spectacular, and I know the men and women at the current sheriff station can't wait to make the move, but please remember that they have not moved yet. So if you have an emergency or need to go to the sheriff station in the next month or so, remember they're still at the location on Magic Mountain. We will make sure to let you know once the new facility is fully operational. Stay with us. We'll be right back.